what I think.
Yeah.
I think DeBron Gatlin, he announced his commitment tomorrow. That's the wide receiver for Milton. At
Yeah.
9 o'clock tomorrow, I think he's going to go to South Carolina. I think they're going to have. I'm giving you what I think, baby. You might want to get your story ready.
I forgot. I forgot about that.
You might want to get the Google Doc ready and put it on there. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for
I
sure.
think he's going to go and be a Gamecock, man. I think. Just imagine how special of a class y'all are generating in the 24 that slept on. Y'all only the crazy part is on the rankings. Y'all only 20 though on 3 rankings. It's like y'all should be higher.
Yeah,
I think letting LeBron is gonna get that to go a little bit higher for y'all. Y'all also got Jalewis Solomon, who's a special player out of Sly County. So get your pen and pad ready, man. I think he's gonna go there. I could be wrong. Maybe he'll flip and go somewhere else. But if you see it tomorrow, I'll be like, dang, Nas was right.
Oh, tomorrow? Yeah, I'm gonna be up late writing tonight, for sure. But
yes, sir. And then my other one, yes, sir. I think KJ. Now,
what?
Now y'all know. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy.
What?
But you know how valid Chad Simmons is from On3.
Oh,
he already said he's generating buzz that he might be going to Auburn. He's generating buzz. He didn't confirm, but said generating buzz. I have been saying that now for the longest. Y'all can quote me. I have been saying that for the longest about him going there. So that's my other one. I could be wrong. He might stay with Florida State, but I'm predicting him to go, obviously, to Auburn. I think the Flats, man, or the Plains, I think it just makes sense, man. Me and you, Bacon, we talked to Malcolm Simmons about how heavily they're trying to get him. Think about how good of a class that'll be for Auburn.
Man.
Jalen Crawford, who you know, obviously Jerome from Inside the Hashes, and then you bring in KJ Bolden, the best safety. And peep this, y'all, and I'm going to throw it to you, Jerome, and get more of your buzz.
Ken Lee.
The last 3, y'all, the last 3 top safeties that have been in the recruit class, guess where they came from, y'all?
Auburn.
Georgia.
Not
the Bulldogs. I'm talking about in the state of Georgia. Yeah, Malachi Starks from Jefferson, who's at Georgia. Last year, you had SEC freshman, All-American. You had Caleb Downs from Mill Creek, and now you had KJ Bolden, who's the top safety from Buford. That's crazy. The safety talent in Georgia is special. I'll throw it to you, Jerome. I got more news. I'm gonna throw you, Jerome.
I want to get y'all take on this because you got Eldrick Houston looking at Ohio State or Alabama. I want to know which one of those two one of you guys think he's going to go to.
Say it again.
Edric Houston.
Yeah.
So he's looking at Alabama or Ohio State. I want to know what y'all take. Who y'all think he's going to go? Where y'all think he's going to go?
Don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. Come on, man.
What about you, Naj?
I know he's locked in, or I know he's been committed to Ohio State for the longest, but I heard that I think it was Bama and Georgia making late pushes. I don't know. I think wherever he goes, he's going to ball. I think Ohio State makes a lot of sense, just defensive line-wise, and the reason I say that is because of what they produced, right? You've had the Joey Bosa's. Or the Nick Bosa, excuse me. I said Joey, not Joey. You had the Nick Bosa's.
Had both.
Oh, they had both. Forgive me. Yeah, you had the Bosa's. You had Chase Young. You had the recent – it was another kid they had that came out and was balling in the NFL. I can't think of his name right now. But I think that makes a little bit more sense. In recent years, has the D-line for Alabama been as good as what we've known it for? That's a little bit of muddy water. So
I don't know. It's comparable to me.
I want to go – huh?
Their track record for NFL players is actually comparable for the defensive end.
Between the two schools?
Say again?
You said between the two schools?
Yeah, they're very comparable.
For sure. No, very comparable. You're 100% right. I'm just saying in recent memory, it hasn't been as high as what we're accustomed to seeing from Alabama, in my opinion. But I think you can't go wrong with either one. But if it's me and I want to go get developed, I think Ohio State. I'm going to roll with Ohio State. I could be wrong, but I think, I want to go. Like, Houston's not thinking about playing, I want to be a star on the college level. Obviously, that's going to be what they're – he's thinking, I'm trying to make it to the league. For me, I want to go to Ohio State. I feel like I'll be the best developed there. That's just me. At the D-line position specifically.
Roll Tide.
Telling
you got Roll Tide too?
Roll Tide.
Yes, sir. And I think the last for me, I got a couple guys. So I got Andrew Rosinski. He's supposed to come on the show tomorrow. North Carolina commit. I'm trying to get John Seniors Jr. If y'all don't know who that is, that's the Grayson wide receiver. I'm trying to get him to come on. I'm trying to get him to announce the commitment on the show. So I'm working in the works with that. I'm trying to get Joe Wilkinson on as well tomorrow to come on. So I'm trying to get a jam pack. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do big for National Signing Day with Craig. So that's the major news I got. Obviously I'll keep y'all noted if I see anything, but yeah, that's the big news I got as far as what I'm trying to do tomorrow.
Hardest working man in sports, man.
I love it.
Yep. But all right, I think that's all I got. I don't see nothing else on my tablet or my phone. All right, last one to wrap up before we go to hoops. Let's just talk about what's y'all plans for the All-Star game / football showcases, man. What's in the works for y'all? What's kind of y'all plans for that?
This in the end of December, the plan is to be in at what's the name of that stadium on the south side? Oh my goodness. Anyway, here it comes. Lakewood Stadium. The Minority Coaches Association, they put on a grand showcase for those juniors, seniors. I think some sophomores getting there, but mainly juniors and seniors. Ran by what's his name? Coach Ahmad Tinker, man. Big name in the recruiting world, the high school sports arena. So they got something going on there at the end. I believe it's the 26th through the 30th or 28th through the 30th. I'll be down there, you know what I'm saying, parlaying, rubbing elbows, talking, communicating, giving good press, good pub for the athletes, man.
Nice, man. I can't wait to see that content, man. I know that's going to be fire, man. You always do good with the content, so can't wait for that. What you got going on, Jerome? Appreciate the comment, Tony. What's going on, Tony?
Appreciate Tony. He the Georgia Elite Classic, man. That's the one I'm looking forward to next. I think that was the name of it. Just my phone literally just died as I was looking at it, but yeah, that's the next one I'm trying to go to, man. I know there's a whole bunch of coming up very soon. As always, we're talking about the Senior Bowl that's coming up as well for the college ranks. So gearing up mainly for that, but there's a couple of games and stuff like that. I'll be going to a couple of 7-on-7 practices as well. That should be coming up very soon. Some of them actually started already. So looking forward to getting a 7-7 year going.
Looking forward to finding my new home. It's 4 years.
Yes, sir.
Where you going, brother?
Are you doing early, or you doing in February, man?
Let us know. Let us know what you're doing.
And
let us know.
Top five, top 3. Maybe.
California.
Cali.
Okay, Cali. Okay, Tony.
Appreciate that. Okay, Tony. Out in Cali. That's what's up. Okay. Yeah, real quick for me, Georgia Elite Classic 2. Hopefully we can tap into some stuff on that, Jerome. I know I'll be busy. I got a lot to do. I know I gotta I'll be calling the 7th and 8th grade games, and then we're coming out with a Score Atlanta top 10. We're gonna do our top 50. That's gonna be announced soon. Little sneak peek into that. Might be 50. We might up it to 60 though. Just the top players in the state from this year, in our opinions, and then we'll announce the Score top 10 on Peachtree Sports Network. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'll be calling the games, and I'll be doing some sideline work too, some interviews during the games as well for all the high schoolers. So I will be jam-packed busy as always, man.
Love it.
Yeah, and then on the 30th, I'll be at the Grind Factory. They got an all-star game. They want me to be a part of it and get to know some more athletes. So I'll be getting some good exposure to be able to meet more people and more athletes. So Jerome, if you're down to hit that after Elite Classic on the 29th, man, let me know. I definitely gonna need people because I'm gonna be doing nothing but interviews, man. So if you want to get into some content, man, let me know. And I could really use your help, man. So on the 30th. So that's my plan. Sure, that's what I got going on.
I'm there.
Sir.
Great. I love to see it, brother.
That's all I got, man. Yeah, always, man. Always. I'm gonna go ahead and slide it to Bacon for the 3-man week.
Probably February. Got to wait for the portal to do its thing and close up. Appreciate the insight, man.
Yeah, appreciate that, Tony.
Nice. Yeah. For the hoop news, 3-man weave. I think it's only fair. It's only right that we start out with the Bosco versus McEachern. I was as we started this, let me pull up my NBA app. As we started this, it was a close game. We got to talking. I looked up them boys, and McEachern, that was down like 20. They ended up losing pretty handily, which is unfortunate, man. Let me see if I can find some stats here right quick. Ironically enough, most people know, man, the two teammates played, Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey. So, you know what I'm saying? That was box office, you know what I'm saying? Most of the majority of the time, Rutgers doesn't get that type of talent. So, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely interesting to see that. My phone is acting hectic. Here we go. See, City of Palms. Here we go. All right. No immediate stats. But like I said, McEachern definitely got themselves handed to them by Bosco. It's going to be interesting. I'm sure Ace and Dylan put up their numbers. What's the guard from McEachern as well? Number 4, I believe.
Jay Nash.
Jay Nash probably had a cool 16 to 18, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. I really like his game. And then last night? No, that was my talking point for City of Palms. Oh no. We brought up earlier Caden Ellis. Didn't I see that clip, Jerome? The Caden Ellis.
Yeah, Caden Ellis. Oh, I didn't get that one. Sorry.
Caden Allen. Excuse me. I didn't send that to you. Anyway, Caden Allen, man, he had a head top last night. It was big. We talked about it earlier in the show. That was a premier takeaway. I believe tonight in NBA news, this is John Morant's first game back. That'll be interesting to see if they come out with a dub. Let's see. And I know, Naj, you talked about the Grayson, the New Year's Grayson Classic. Just kind of expand on.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna be tapping in. I'm hoping you tapping in with me, Bacon. You know, me, you be trying to get on the hoop news and obviously some of the football stuff too together. But yeah, man, they got a good one coming up, man. I've actually already reached out to the person, so I'm good to go. He said I'm good for that. So that's January 6th. Jerome, if you got nothing to do, you should definitely tap into that. It's on a Saturday. But these are the matchups real quick. South Gwinnett, North Gwinnett, Green Forest, Mountain View. I really do want to see Green Forest. Heard nothing but good things about them. Walnut Grove, same thing. They play Central Gwinnett at 2. You got Wilson Academy playing Dutchtown at 3:30. Wheeler plays Langston Hughes at 5. Grayson plays North Broward at 6:30 p.m. And then McEachern plays Alexander in a 7A, 6A battle nightcap. I think it's going to be very interesting. Alexander, one of the top teams in the 6A classification with Brandon Peters and all they got there. I think that's going to be an intriguing matchup between those two teams to wrap it up. So I'm already tapped in there. I'm going to definitely try to get some content for that. But, yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun, man.
I think in the matinee, I really think Alexander has a good chance to beat McEachern by at least 10 points, man. I think they're just a better team, similar team. But, you know, Ace and Braden, Ace is going to win the matchup. I don't know if Brady can really guard Ace moving laterally, but I think this is up for grabs for Alexander, man. What you think?
Yeah, they're a good team, man. I definitely think they got a good shot in this one. They got a really good front court, really good team, very good depth as well. So I think they're going to be intriguing to watch there, man. It's going to be a fun matchup, man. I think you bring up some good points. Definitely going to need some help alongside, obviously, Ace Bailey and obviously Jay Nash, man. So that's going to be fun. I can't wait to see Grayson as well going up against the Florida school. That'll be a lot of fun, too, to be able to see that. But, yeah, man, I got to point out, man, I rewatched that Lake Academy, man, in North Mecklenburg, man. North Mecklenburg is gonna be a problem in NC, man. We got to see them a couple weeks ago, the Battle of the Peach Double Trouble Invitational, and they got some players that could play. I seen Isaiah Evans, man. They were doubling, trapping them, really wouldn't let him get into a rhythm. He still did his thing regardless, but I seen at the end of the game, Trey Maxwell being able to stretch the floor. Like, they're a real close team, man, and they was going back and forth with a really good Lake Academy. I think Trey Johnson, who used to be formerly of Duncanville, he's on their team now with Lake Academy. I mean, it was very inspiring to watch, man. A lot of fun to watch those future NBA prospects just go head to head. I really enjoyed watching the highlights of that one and being able to see those guys play, man. I did want to point that out as well in the hoops. And then, man, we got to talk about USC, man. Why are they
before we get there, man, I just want to shout out to North Mecklenburg. You brought up a great point. A lot of really outside of Isaiah Evans, you know what I'm saying, they're really a smaller guard, you know. Not prolific player, Link Academy. You got Jasper Johnson, Trey Johnson, LeBaron Fallon. These are all long guards, long athletic guards, and they come out and keep the game close. It speaks volume to the grit and the heart that they play with, my friend. I see we got the clip here by you, Jerome.
All right, here we go.
All right. Get a couple highlights. We got who is this in transition? That might be LeBaron right there.
12.
Not LeBaron. We'll let this roll. We'll let this roll to the second half. That was tough. That's Trey Johnson right there. No, that's not Trey. That is Trey. Isaiah Evans, sneaky. This did that. The left-right crossover to get to the lane, bro. That's just next level. Plays defense. Almost got the steal there.
That was crazy.
Yep, there goes
Trey.
Yep.
What they call him now? Something about orange juice, something like that.
Yeah, orange juice connection.
Yeah. Very entertaining game.
Very.
Honestly, man, I think Montverde's probably gonna win this. No lie. Montverde's definitely gonna win this. They look like a well-oiled machine. They played a lower-ranking team the other night, but I think the only team that could probably beat Montverde. I mean, is a Long Island. I can't remember the teams. Got Carmelo's sons. Got VJH Combe. I can't remember if they're in the City of Palms, but they are. That's probably the other teams I could see beating them. It'd be interesting to see Prolific if they were in this. I think Prolific can definitely beat Montverde. I think they're a little more well built. In terms of just having more athleticism, but we got Cooper Flag who's blocking everything around the rim, man. And then the young brothers going to Indiana, the shooter. They're tough to beat. Isaiah Evans from 20.
Crazy.
Just so nimble.
Yeah, but look at his defensive possession. Oh, well, they got the block there, but it was like three people around him.
Man.
It's crazy.
They harassed him all night.
Yeah, I think that's the clip right here. Now watch this clip, y'all.
All right.
Look at this cross. Look at this other defender. 2. Look at him get it back. Look, 2. Yeah. Look, 3. That's putting up a wall, bro.
That's true.
3 defenders. That's crazy.
That's true. He dribbled into space, though. But the defenders were there.
Yes.
Can you back that up?
In the back?
Yeah, the same that last possession. I think it's after this one.
So right here.
Yeah, see, he came quick, got the ball back.
Decisive, but look, third one right there, like that's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
Yeah, man. So
that is tough. But now we gotta talk about USC, man. Why you think they're struggling? I got to see them play against Auburn. Who looks like just an experienced team, man, but so much talent, right? Boogie Ellis, Isaiah Collier, Ronnie James, really good Ayrton Page. Just why do you think they're struggling so far this season, man?
They haven't been together. Ronnie just got back. I haven't been watching them real close. I know Ayrton Page, he showed some flashes. I just think that it's college basketball, man. The majority of that team are freshmen. You really got to start judging these teams when it comes around February. Yeah, around that time when things start to settle in, they get after conference play. I think that's when you kind of start analyzing them. Isaiah's been good. Isaiah's been real good. I think Dennis Rodman's son's on that team as well. He's been hectic to deal with, but I just think it's just gonna be time for them, man. They're gonna be good. I'm not saying they're gonna be a Sweet 16 team. Possibly, they'll probably be a Sweet 16 team. Definitely, I don't think Elite Eight's out. I think that's out of the question. Unless they really show me something going to roll. They're playing the Pac-12, so it's not a lot of high level. You're gonna play UCLA. That's a good team. Outside of that, I think Colorado is good this year. I might be thinking about the girls, but I think Colorado is decent for the boys. But yeah, just time.
Okay. Yep. Now that was a big one, and then we got a couple more before we conclude the hoops, man. are we sleep back to high school? Are we sleeping on the Berkmar Patriots, man? They went in and handed Shiloh taking this weekend their first loss of the season, man. They look pretty good with Eddie Cook and Makai Ragland, and look, they might be a good team to beat out in 7A. I know they went up in Kyle Sandy's poll all the way up, I think, into number 5 or number 4. So what's your just thoughts on Berkmar potentially being able to challenge a Grayson or, when Norcross, finally starting to get that continuity together and some of the top teams in 7A? Also, Wheeler got to throw them out there as well.
Yes. I think people are worth sleeping on Berkmar. I would say something for good reason. But again, he probably beat handily. They beat Chase Tyler. I'm not sure if he's hooping this year, matter of fact, so let me not jump to conclusion, but they beat Hiram pretty handily. They did lose a close one to Norcross. They did just beat Shiloh this weekend. I think this is a great team. They got a lot of length. Definitely sleeping on them. I'd like to see a lot more. They're in the top 4 for a reason. So they're definitely one of those teams that can shock a lot of people, similar to what Cherokee did last year, beat Norcross. But it definitely got a good chance. We should definitely open our eyes and start giving these boys a lot more media attention.
100%. And last one, man, we got to talk about the big commitment coming up this Friday. Darion Reed is committing. Actually, he's going to be at Grovetown High School. That's kind of unique. You don't see that all the time, Bacon. He's at Prolific Prep in California, but he's coming all the way back home on the 22nd, live at their high school near Augusta to announce his commitment, man. Which way you leaning? Where you think he goes?
I think he's going to Bama. I think so. But I know you said the Georgia thing, and it'll be very nice to see him come to Georgia. But
it only makes sense. You come all the way back home and announce your commitment. I mean, it only makes sense to me. But y'all probably right. It could be Alabama, but I'm going to roll with Georgia. I definitely think Georgia got a good chance to land them, man. It's going to be a lot of fun and exciting. And if they come all the way back home, you know how much that team means to them. Man, we got to see him Bacon at Double Trouble. I wish. I don't got no – so this myself, man. This is just what I think. I'm just going off intuition, man.
Yeah.
No source on this one. Just what I think. But, yeah, man, you can tell how special Grovetown means to him, especially when he came back and they played against that North Carolina team. He came back and watched Grovetown play early in that game, Bacon. You got to interview him as well before he ended up suiting up. So I thought that was cool, too.
Facts, man. He's definitely big on this community. He raved about just the whole Grovetown community. He's already talked about wanting to do little different camps, stuff for the kids, give back his time and pour into those kids. So that's special. Grovetown, they went on the road a couple days ago. They lost to a team out of South Carolina that has Cam Scott, Texas commit. So that's just a little filler news. But yeah, man, shout out to Darion Reed, man. Wish him the best. He's super talented.
He is very talented, man. He's going to be fun. If you guys didn't see, Bacon had an exclusive interview, and he had some clips that we helped stitch together on his Twitter handle. Go check that out, man. A lot of fun stuff from him. I'm going to throw to you, Bacon, to close us out for Hoops, man. That is all I got.
Yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Like I said, John Morant is coming back tonight for his first game. Currently, I got this on the background. South Carolina is up 61-53 over the Winthrop Bulldogs. No, Winthrop Hawks, some type of bird. But it's gonna be shout out to South Carolina men too. They're doing a lot of good stuff right now. Mitchie Johnson definitely is gonna be probably a mid-first round pick. They got BJ Mack who looks solid. Are they up to the speed of the rest of the SEC right now? Remains to be seen. Definitely not Kentucky. Kentucky's on another wave. I think this year they got like 4 or 5 guys averaging 10 or more, grabbing a numerous of rebounds. Bradshaw, the big man, is a big factor to why I think they're a Final Four team, not a championship team this year. But I don't want to get – we already talked about the hoops. I should have said that earlier. But, yeah, just shout out to South Carolina's men's basketball. I see y'all getting the dub. And to close it out on my end, man, just continue to do what you love. Game plan. You got to build your life. You got to build your life, plan your life. Like I always say, tap into yourself, man. Cut off electronics. That's been real big for me. I've been riding in the car. No audio sometimes, just thinking, talking out loud. And it's
car rides,
mental. What'd you say,
Them
John?
car rides, bro.
The car ride is spiritual, dog. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
When it's cold, though, back and forth this morning, I got up, man, it was 31 degrees, man. I went outside with shorts on. Don't tell nobody. It's like I had my pants in the car. I lotioned up before without, of course. But yeah, it was cold. But like I just say, just tap into yourself, follow your passion, chase your dreams. Don't give up on your dreams because persistence is key. It's a Bible verse that says, I'm going to quote it verbatim. God gives you a gift, right? And on the road of you being persistent, it's natural. Oh, excuse me. God gives you a gift. You write it. I believe the verse is something similar. A man writes it down, what he wants to do. Over time, basically, it's going to come to fruition with persistence. So write all your goals down. They say you're supposed to read them every morning, every night. I struggle with doing that. I'm going to try to incorporate it into my daily walk. But write your goals down, reflect on them, read them. 10 times out of 10 is going to come true. But hard work must not be neglected. Young grasshoppers. So I pass it on to you, Jerome. What you got for the people?
I don't have anything spiritual I want to go over right now, but I do want to go over something that's very cool. I want to go jump into football really, really quick because we have the Max Preps rankings real quick.
Oh, yeah.
And if you want to look at this real quick, top 10. Okay. No. It takes us all the way to 11. Georgia's first team is at 11 by Milton.
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like we got some teams, and just because, I think Milton is a perfect case that Georgia has a lot of depth in who they have. They don't have always the top guy, the top teams that, there's the most dominant teams, but pound for pound, I think Georgia has a lot of good teams, and I don't think it's reflecting on this this list. But I'm gonna flash it one more time real quick for all the viewers to see.
Shout out to Central Alabama for cracking the top 25.
Shout out to my boys at IG Academy. That's my boys down there in Florida. But come on, Georgia's first team is Milton at 11. Then the next one is Walton at 18 rather, and then that's it. That's it. I want to know how you boys feel about these rankings.
That's how it is, man. You know how rankings is. I think for Georgia, everybody knows that a lot of talent is here. It's obviously one of the big hotbeds. You got to throw Texas in there, California, Florida, obviously. But think about it, man. Think about how good Georgia football is, right? You could be like Alabama. Look how good of a season Central had, and they're barely cracking the top 25. True. So that kind of puts it in perspective for me. You are right. There is a lot of depth here. I think in order to get a little bit more national kind of praise to a degree, I think they got to play some more just national matchups, right? We've seen Creekside did it. Creekside did lose, but they were one of the teams brave enough to take on that challenge and go out all the way out to California and go do that. So I think you got to see more of those and maybe get a little bit like basketball. Making we see like different classics in tournaments and Palm Bay classes we're seeing right now on the NBA app. I would love to see, y'all correct me wrong, I'm always coming up with ideas, but I would love to see the NFL get a partnership and, with some of the Max Preps and the USA Top 100 and say, okay, hey, to start the season, obviously we got our big Corky Kell event, but hey, to start the season, we're going to showcase the top 8 teams in the country, and you can stream it in the NFL app. Just something to be able to get guys
That'd be fire.
You know what I'm saying? And be able to see the top talent in the world, in the country. You know what I'm saying? And putting that on display, same as you see now more with NBA, putting the talent on display early. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see that, but I think that's where more of that recognition will come from. But you bring up a good point about Milton. Milton's been slept on, though, real quick, Jerome, for a minute. They weren't even in the rankings, I believe, in Max Prep.
Oh, no, there wasn't.
Up until the championship. So that goes to show you.
100%. I love your idea, Naj, and I would love to see a college type of maybe top 8 team where you have like a committee around the country, or like you said, like get the NFL involved. Maybe they can, have their committee and they do their scouting and make a top 8, and then as soon as all the championship games are done, we can have like a mini tournament with the top 8 teams in the country. I think that would be fire. Like, let them duke it out, man. I think that's insane. So I would love to see that. I'd love to see Manor Dane come over here to Georgia and get their butt whooped.
That'd be tough.
I don't know about all that, but yeah, that'd be fun to entertain to watch. I don't know about all that. They're a top team, dog, but that would be fun to watch, though. You signed me up. But yeah, just more real quick, I thought you Bacon. Just more national tournaments that people can go to and go see. Like we've seen it with Hoover. They're doing it. They got the regional tournament and then they had the national one. Just more showcases like that. Obviously we see Jerome with the 707 in the tournament, but we want to see him more with the pad zone, you know?
Pad zone. Yeah, I don't know when it will be a good time. Football. It'd have to be early in the year. It'd be nice to see it around Christmas time. That would be box office. That's my light goes out. But
pay them bills, boy.
That's my ring light. This is my ring light, twin. This is my ring light. Don't do me like that. My portable probably died on me. You know what I'm saying? I booked my life for an hour 25. We're at hour 25:44. But yeah, it would be nice to see. Like I said, like you said, shout out to Central Alabama for cracking the top 25. Cam Coleman, Arvon's really got some special build on, and he's got his partner, the other receiver. He's going to Arvon as well. That'd be nice to see.
They got a good team. I seen them play ING Academy last year live, and they have a good team, bro.
Facts.
Like they at first ING Academy, they had them on the ropes. It looked like ING Academy was in trouble. Now, obviously, ING Academy played way better in the second half of that game, but it was giving us some boys. So I respect that team over in Central.
Facts, bro.
Yep.
There's a lot of Alabama teams that don't get the coverage they need. And I know some good brothers down there that's doing their thing. I wanted to get down there in Alabama more this season, but due to hurricane, it was tornado. I wasn't able to cover the IMG Thompson game. That was going to be a banger, and I wish I would have covered that other Thompson game when they played. What was that team they had to see? The player went off. Chalkville. That was the game I missed. But shout out to the Alabama talent, man. I'll send it to you now and sign us off.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely want to see more of that, man. It's tough for me too to be able to see Alabama talent, man. Maybe we'll get some more interregional matchups in the future, but I already know my plan, man. I definitely plan to tap in with some more Bama talent, especially over the summer. Yeah, man. I got to figure some stuff out. Maybe tougher during the season, but definitely tapping into that, man.
Down there. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, no, exactly. Definitely got some unfinished business, man, and made some good relationships, and I think the Georgia Tech 707 Classic is also another good one to be able to tap into some of these elite players, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna let Jerome send us off. That's all I got, man. Enjoyed the show with y'all boys today and being able to reflect and look ahead to some of this sign of the day stuff, man. We'll be able to react to it next week.
Classic.
Yeah, tomorrow's signing day, man. We're gonna be all tapped into that, I'm sure. It's gonna be an exciting day. To see where everybody officially go at, all these commitments and everything like that. We're gonna see if we got some surprises. So it's gonna be very interesting to see. But I'm always excited for these guys, man. I love my brothers right here. They've been doing some great stuff. Always inspiring me as a content creator myself. So we're always looking to get better each day, and we're always trying to get better with our podcasts, our personal lives, our personal brands. So definitely make sure you go down there and check us all out right down there, man. Support us all, man. We on new platform. Now we on Instagram Live. I'm very curious to see how that kind of plays out because this is the first time being live on Instagram. But
they love it.
Listen, shout out to the viewers, bro. We got guys I never had somebody from Twitter comment, bro. That's crazy. That's telling me something. Like we're doing something crazy. So we got Twitter in the house, we got Instagram in the house, we got Twitch in the house, we got YouTube in the house. So shout out to all you viewers, man. Y'all made a great show for us, man. We really do enjoy it. Shout out to Travis.
First player too.
Yes, sir. Yeah, first player on the pod coming in too. So we appreciate that. Shout out to Travis, man, getting on with us and having that great interview with him. He was a great kid, man, and I really do appreciate him getting on. So if you're still watching, Trav, much love to you, man. Good luck with you and your future and everything you got going on, man. We definitely gonna be supporting you along the way. But that's gonna do it for us today, guys. I hope y'all enjoy watching us today, man. We enjoy having you on, man, and have a great weekend. Enjoy National Signing Day. Enjoy college football. We got some good games coming up. Enjoy NFL football. And Merry Christmas, man. Last podcast before
Happy New Year's, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy New Year.
All that good stuff. So, once again, Rome Jones, got Nadia right over there, got Bacon right down there. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.